Huh? Oh, okay. Listen, before we start though, you guys are gonna blur out my face, right? Okay, good, because I don't want people to, my family watches the show, so I just don't want them to, recognize me. Also, my voice too. Yo, but instead of that deep joint, like, instead of that shit, can y'all hook it up with like the auto tune or something like that? Because that'd be dope. Oh, word? Oh, shit, yo. I'm a trip. Yeah, my roommate at the time, this was around 2005. My roommate at the time, he used to, do oatmeal. And, back then I was like, yo, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? However, one night, what I'm saying, it was like, yo, it's Friday, you ain't got no job, just like the movie. And he was like, what I'm saying, yo, come on, man, let's do this real quick. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So, what I'm saying, before you knew it, I was doing Apple Jacks, Honey Smacks, and it's like, I didn't know oatmeal was a gateway cereal. So at the time, I was like, whatever, what I'm saying, I'm just going to do this real quick, shut them up. You can't knock it till you try it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened at the time. I was introduced to Lucky Charms back in 2007. I'll never forget this, man. I mean, like, the next day after I did it the night before. The next day I woke up, I kept seeing this motherfucker everywhere. The little leprechaun dude? I saw that motherfucker everywhere, son. I mean, I had to be hospitalized. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sue them motherfuckers because, oh shit, yo, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. Listen, the bowl of blow pops you guys got over there, is that for the staff, or is it possible that I could? Thank you, I appreciate. Oh wait, excuse me. Oh shit, oh, not to be a dick. I really appreciate this, but listen, I don't really do sour apple. So I was thinking maybe one of the watermelon ones. I'd appreciate it. I don't want to be, if it's too much trouble, I could, but, I really, yeah, I'm sorry. There's quite a few ways you can do cereal. You can snort it if you want. That's what I used to do. You can smoke it, or you can even inject it. Going straight through the bloodstream is the fastest way, but I don't know. I just I was a little bit too nervous to go through with that. Besides, I don't like needles. I mean, I go to the hospital, I'm a little bitch. They come at me with this big ass needle. I'm like, get the fuck away. Bam! I punched a nurse in her eye. She sued me. So 2009 came around, and that was when I first tried, pretty much the hardest cereal you can do out there, period, and that's Cookie Crisp. So I tried Cookie Crisp. I'll never forget it. I mean, I had to be hospitalized after that. Basically, it was like the worst. I'm just talking about it. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a little emotional just thinking about Cookie Crisp. Little dog, who? That shit ain't for kids. So yeah, towards the end of 2009, my supplier, some dude named Delicious, he got caught up, so they caught him and everything. He's the one where I used to get all my stuff from. But it was a good thing, I guess, because I was clean for about 2 months after that. So but then I fucked up again. So
why did you fuck up?
Why did I fuck up? I should smack you in the damn face, being smart like that. Anyway, look, the reason I fucked up, bitch, was because basically at the time they had just dropped the super cereal joints. So I was like, what the fuck? Yo, when I saw this commercial for super cereals, I was like, yo, I got to get me them joints, man. I could get high for like 2-3 weeks with these joints. So then I fucked up again, went downhill because of it. But whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do at the time. It's a curse, so So, around that time, they tried to link me to the murder of my roommate, which was a goddamn lie because he OD'd on cereal. So it wasn't even my fault. And, I had a good ass lawyer too, so, whatever, Why did I do it? Bitch, you ever had Cinnamon Toast Crunch? That shit is delicious. So I've been clean now for about 2 months. So this time I'm really gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the willpower. I could do this. I can make it. Why you got that right there? Can I see that real quick? right? You know, I could hold this, and oh, this the 1.7 ounce joint. You know, I could hold this, and you know, I don't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's been 2 months now, and you know, basically, you know, I could just everybody get the fuck back, get the fuck back.